20 seconds.
Oh, 20 seconds. Okay, look, listen. Here's the directions. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard. Got it? It is easy. Godspeed.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey there, my name's Cookie. You have any questions at all, please feel free to keep them to yourself. Anyway, so it's just you playing this time around, huh? Nothing to be ashamed of. Just don't let it happen again. Well, let's get started. Okay, pick a category. Say hello to, you did a what? $1,000 at stake on this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Which of these TV animals would be most helpful to you if you were to participate in the Iditarod? Yogi Bear, Tennessee Tuxedo, Mr. Rat, or Scooby-Doo? Here's what you should have picked. The Iditarod is a famous dog sled race held up in Alaska, so Scooby's your best partner. And you could have won the Iditarod if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Okay, I need a category. Here we have, where the hell did Valerie Bertinelli go? $3,000 for this one. Sure, it was a sad day for everyone when One Day at a Time got canceled, but did you know it got picked up by another planet? Given which planet has the longest days, on which planet would episodes of One Day at a Time last the longest? Mercury, Uranus, Jupiter, or Mars? One Day at a Time on Mercury would be the equivalent of 59 Earth days. And with all that extra time, I'll bet you still never see Schneider fixing anything. All right, hit me. Okay, give it up for Read My Lips. I actually tattooed words on them. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Which of the following is an example of voodoo economics? Lower taxes to stimulate live chicken market, eliminate taxes and put a curse on the rich, maintain taxes and offer free voodoo dolls, or raise taxes to help unemployed witches. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Voodoo economics means cutting taxes so folks will have more money to spend as consumers. Either that, or you could just run up to people chanting and poking them with needles until they drop their wallets. Category, please.
Smokey's in the bread box picking daisies.
That's a big 10. Good, buddy. I think.
Coming at you, nominee, most gratuitous Pamela Anderson joke. $2,000 for a correct answer.
She's pissed.
He's pissed.
We're pissed.
So pissed about a question. We're pissed about.
All right, this pissed about a question letter comes from Shane H. of Indiana. And Shane writes, what was up with that? It was just stupid. Not stupid funny, just stupid. It's a good thing I was whacking off to the Pamela Anderson Tommy Lee video, or I probably would have puked from the stupidity. My God, people, that's like something a sixth grader would find funny. Signed, Shane. Well, Shane, it's always a pleasure to get mail from alert players like yourself. So here's a question just for you. Which of the following is like something a sixth grader would find funny? What was up with that? It was stupid. Not stupid funny, just stupid. I would have puked from the stupidity. It's a good thing I was whacking off. Well, duh, that one wasn't stupid funny. It was just, stupid. So only 4th graders playing today, huh? A little informal poll tells us that 6th graders love to say puke. So thanks for your opinion, Shane. We truly value players like you who take the time to write. And so do the 6th graders. I need a category. Pucker up for hot, sticky, and sweet. How does $2,000 sound? Put it in gear, because here we go. If Boxer Sugar Ray Leonard were to literally get into a heated match, what would he be when he was done? Caramel Ray Leonard, Whipped Cream Ray Leonard, Marshmallow Ray Leonard, or Marzipan Ray Leonard? Interesting choice. Should have picked this. When heated to about 170 to 180 degrees Celsius, sugar turns into caramel. And if he's hit below the belt, he'd be Caramel Ray Leonard with mixed nuts. All right, hit me. The selection is, it's fun for a girl and a boy. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Spring, my favorite season. If you take the spring out of a standard slinky, what will you be left with? 20 feet of rubber, 80 feet of wire, 100 feet of demagnetized sheet metal, or 200 feet of aluminum? 200 feet of aluminum? Too bad you can't recycle that answer. For the curious, here's the right answer. The standard slinky is 80 feet of coiled wire. When you're a kid, you play with it. When you're an adult, you get it out of the house before the police show up. Okay, pick a category.
Come on, baby needs an 8.
7.
Ah, crap.
Open wide and get ready for the fries always come first with me, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Now, everybody knows the age-old question, which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? If you ask Ronald McDonald which came first, what would he answer? The McChicken, the McRib, the Egg McMuffin, or the Chicken McNugget? McDonald's introduced the Egg McMuffin in 1973, and breakfast has never been the same. Which still leaves the question of which came first, the egg or the Canadian bacon. Category, please. Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time for Foolish Lesson.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Making a living after Mary Tyler Moore. How about $5,000 to start this gibberish question? Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, take a look at this gibberish phrase and see if you can tell me what it rhymes with. Lou Grant Beach Tan. Gold Log Hue Sticks. And don't be alarmed by that punctuation. First clue, it's a common cliche. Common cliche about people who just can't learn. Too long to be morons. Last clue, my old dog won't fetch a damn ball. Don't bother trying to teach someone over 50 that email is more efficient than telegraph. Lou Grant Beach Tan Gold Log Hue Sticks. But you can teach an old dog to play dead. I mean, my pet Scruffy, he's like 32 years old, and he's got it perfected. I mean, he just lays there all day on the couch holding his breath. Okay, I need a category. Shake hands with. I've got 3 balls. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Now listen up, cuz we're gonna play in some celebrity trash. Buzz in and tell me whose trash we're into. All right, let's see. There's an old wooden tennis racket, a bunch of Wimbledon titles, a 1973 parking ticket stub from the Astrodome, and a runner-ups trophy from the Battle of the Sexes. Whose trash is this? Vitas Gerulaitis, Bobby Riggs, Billie Jean King, or Martina Navratilova? Billie Jean King? Oh, so close. She would have all of these things in her trash except for the trophy. Hers would be a winner's trophy. Nice try, loser. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Bobby Riggs. He came out of retirement to show that a middle-aged man could beat the world's best female tennis player. One problem, he forgot to win. Okay, so Riggs lost to Billie Jean King. He was old. Now, I, on the other hand...
Hey, Cookie.
Okay, let's go on to the next question. I need a category.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
The category is not just a pet when socks becomes Dr. Socks. This one can net you $1,000. Okay, a lot of mothers-to-be have ultrasounds. You know, the doc bounces sound waves off the baby to see how things are going. So imagine this. Say you're all set for your ultrasound when the doctor cancels. Since it's an animal that uses sonar every day, who could perform the procedure? Lassie, Mr. Ed, Flipper, or Yogi Bear? Dolphins use sonar to figure out the size and location of objects, so Flipper could do that ultrasound in a pinch. That's a good thing to know in case your obstetrician accidentally gets caught by tuna fishermen. Okay, either you finished round 1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. All right, hit me.
Hey, honey, how many eggs do we have?
We got 12. 11. And I believe this one's called Brought to You by the numbers 6 and 9. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, if you're a fan of Jimi Hendrix, you know he played at Woodstock, and one of his many great songs is If 6 Was 9. So, if 6 actually were 9 and 9 were 6, in what year would Woodstock have taken place? 1696, 1699, 1966, or 1999? Let's take a look at the right answer. Woodstock happened in 1969, so turning 6s into 9s and vice versa would have made the Summer of Love 1696.
Hello, New Amsterdam. We just gotta let you know there's some bad cornmeal going around.
Category, please. Well, looks like this category is people don't kill people, music does. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Suppose you go to a concert featuring the band The Presidents of the United States of America. To reenact the exact number of presidential assassinations in U.S. history, who must you kill? Drummer and bassist, drummer, lead guitarist and singer, drummer, bassist, singer, and a fan, or the entire band and its 7 stage managers? It's yours. There have been 4 presidential assassinations in U.S. history: Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and Kennedy. And that's why, if you notice, the presidents of the United States never play grassy knoll shows. I need a category.
I finally conquered my triskaidekaphobia.
13!
May I introduce arts and crafts for the anal retentive? How does $4,000 grab you? I wonder what's on today's episode of Martha Stewart Living. Guess I'll check the TV listings here. Today, Martha shows viewers how to carve pictures into pieces of whalebone with a jackknife. What is this episode about? Cloisonne, macrame, scrimshaw, or origami? See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked this. Scrimshaw is the art of carving pictures into pieces of bone or ivory. It was originally developed by sailors as a way to kill time on voyages.
Next week, I'll be showing you the basics of whaling, choosing a crew, setting a course, and the do's and don'ts of harpooning. Plus, we'll hear some authentic sea shanties. It's a good thing. Arr!
Okay, I need a category. Now serving Oscars, flappers, and bootleg hooch. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Okay, 1928 was the first year the Academy Awards were presented, and they were a little different then. Which of these categories was not considered worthy of an Oscar in 1928? Engineering effects, supporting actor, artistic quality of production, or writing of title cards for silence? The correct answer is... supporting actors and actresses weren't recognized until 1936, but they're still ahead of Lauren Bacall. She hasn't been recognized yet. Okay, pick a category. For your enjoyment, bargain shopping in TV land. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. If you shoplift in Greenwich Village, to whose police station would you most likely be taken? Sonny Crockett's, Barney Miller's, Beretta's, or Joe Friday's? Barney Miller works in the village. He'd be the one busting your chops. And if you're really bad, they'll make you sit in the can with fish. Category, please. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a Disc or Dat. This Disc or Dat's category name is Battling Depression and Fire-Spitting Dogs from Hell. Okie dokie, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's an antidepressant drug or a computer game. As each one comes up, if it's a drug, press 1. If it's a game, press 2. And to skip, press 4. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer, but $1,000 off for each one you miss or any that you just don't get to. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Prozac, drug or game? Zoloft. Ecstatica. Hexin. Effexor. Paxil. One more. Doom. That's all she wrote. You are a very smart person, and I want to see your new score. There you go. Next time you treat. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, hit me. Let's see what we got going. What you want, what you really, really want. How does $2,000 sound? Let's see how you handle this one. Say the Spice Girls add 3 new members to their ranks. If the new members are wise, tasteful, and unexciting, respectively, what spicy name should they be called? Saffron, poppy, and turmeric? Fennel, mint, and dill? Tarragon, shallot, and coriander? Or sage, savory, and vanilla? In case you're wondering, sage means wise, savory means tasteful, and vanilla means boring. But you know something? If they want a wise, tasteful, and unexciting spice, they should just ask Martha Stewart to join. I need a category. This This one likes to go by. That's a bunch of Bullock. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If Sandra Bullock were to portray a Bullock in her next movie, what role would she play? A pregnant cow, a newborn calf, a virginal heifer, or a castrated bull? Sandra would be playing a castrated bull. It's quite an acting challenge. It would take a lot of balls on her part. Okay, I need a category. And this one is, this question is for high school graduates only. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Hey, smarty pants, I know you look down on people with GEDs just because you spent your teen years shackled to a desk and bored out of your skull. I have only one question for you, brainiac. What does GED stand for? General Equivalence Degree, Government Employment Degree, General Educational Development, or Graduation Equivalence Diploma? Hey, look who's not fit to flip burgers. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. And now that you've blown this question, we're going to have to take back your diploma. Sorry. Okay, pick a category. This category is known as, this question censored for your protection. $2,000 for a correct answer. You know what? I'm not going to do this question. I've got something to say here. You know,
Cookie, read the question.
no, I want to tell him.
Shut up, Cookie.
But I have a right to say...
Cookie!
All right. Which constitutional amendment has Schmitty just denied me? First, second, third, or eighth? First Amendment, freedom of speech, press, religion, and all that malarkey.
I love you, Cookie.
Don't say that.
Why not? The Constitution says I can. I love Cookie.
Man, I can't wait till this is yours. All right, hit me. All rise, the attack is now in session. If you see two words that go together on the screen, buzz in and you've got $2,000. Hit your buzzer when they don't go together. You can kiss $2,000 goodbye. Here's the fun part. Remember the clue. The words only match if they fit this clue. Guess who's coming? Boy, last time I played that game, I wound up having to take a very long shower. Anyway, here we go. go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because...
You don't know Jack!
Oh, yeah, really nice player. Number one, high score. Have you heard of a word called humility? You might want to look it up. Then get back to me and let me know if you'd like to play again.
Scientifically tested blend of amnesio acids go right to the tune, first clearing out those driving rhythms, then wiping away the melody until that tune is gone.
Is that tune out of your head now?
That's right, thanks to Tune Away.
And now we can go to lunch, Paul.
Who's Paul?
Tune Away gets rid of that tune in your head forever.
What's lunch?
Tonight on Old Shoe Diaries.
What?
You fell asleep watching TV. Come to bed.
Yep.
Ooh, taste the sweet fruit of forbidden desire on Old Shoe Diaries tonight.
Scissors, don't run through the house with them.
Why?
Because I said so! That's why!
Brought to you by the Department of Unnecessarily Angry Paternalism.
I lost 5 inches off my waist.
I went from a size 10 to a size 2.
I got results I hadn't seen in years with a personal trainer.
That's how millions of citizens describe SIBO, America's total workout solution.
I lost 165 pounds.
I balanced my checkbook.
I'm a better father. I'm a better husband.
Developed by scientists at the Cyberobic Institute, SIBO combines the power of the individual, the mysteries of ancient self-defense, the mysteries of modern microchip technology, and some of today's hottest music. 1, 2, that's it. Lift, insert, reprogram.
SIBO saved me.
I've devoted my life to SIBO.
I just lift up cars and throw them.
SIBO will bring you to a higher level of physical well-being.
I stopped going to church.
SIBO is the total solution to total fitness.
Hey, what? Does filler music on TV confuse you? Don't you wish it had words? Well, hurry right now and buy Gino Miller Sings Classic Segues and Filler Music of Television.
Oh, it's a man in a suit coat, a woman who's smiling. They're sitting behind a desk.
The sweet, sweet sounds of lyrical genius Gino Miller, taking television's finest, uninteresting filler music and inventing beautiful words. Nobody sings them like Gino. He can be tough like TV.
Here are policemen. They're in a car.
Spooky like TV.
Don't go in there, you'll die.
Informative like TV.
News.
And hundreds more things. They didn't have words, and now they have words, and they're better now with words. See? TV will never be the same again after you've heard Gino Miller sing the classic segues and filler music of television.
What's gonna happen next? TV.
Not available in any store. Just don't even try.